I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to create a sectional view, full section for this drawing here. And so the first thing we need to do is line up the outline of our view. And so if I project over from the right side view, the height of the object, there's the baseline, and I can project the width down from the top view, place a dot there, place another dot where the width of the view should go, and I'll go ahead and sketch in a line. Now I can go ahead and work on the height of the object, and so the object comes up 2 blocks. I can tell that from my front view. Sketch in a line. And then I can go ahead and sketch a line over until I run into this cylinder that comes up. So it's to that point. So I'll put a dot right there. Draw the line over. That dot goes up 1 level. And project this line down. Down. Draw that line over. That line down. And that takes care of the basic outline of the object. Now we have to do some of the special features here. And so this feature right here, it's kind of like a arced cutout, and it goes down the object into this level right here. And so that looks like it's about halfway to the bottom. So I can project that line down from there. Goes over, project that down to there. And you can see that's where the cutout would be. The next cutout that we have to deal with is the cutout for this rectangular shape here. And so it starts at this point and it goes down 1 box. I can tell that from the right side view. So bring that down. And then I'll draw a line over to the other side of it. Connect that in between. And the last thing we have is this hole, and that hole goes all the way through. And so that hole actually starts right here. Project my line down through the object right there. Now remember that when you're doing a cutting plane line, your cutting plane hatch mark should go wherever the object, this cutting plane line, is cutting through material at. And so if I look from this point to this point, that's from here to here, that's solid material. And so I'm going to include hatch marks up to that point. There's nothing on the hole, that's negative space, so I'm not cutting through that. There's nothing right here, so I'm not cutting through that. And so I would go ahead and continue my hatch marks all the way across here. This space represents that negative space right there, so again I would not include hatch marks in that space. You might think we're done here, and it looks like we're doing a pretty good job, but the last thing we need to do is this cylinder, if we're cutting directly through the middle of it, that's positive space, so we're actually cutting through that cylinder. So I need to add some more lines down here, and I need to hatch in the space for where we cut through that cylinder. And so if we look at our final drawing, we have negative space here for this part of the cutout. We have negative space here for this part. Our hole goes through, and our slot that goes down to the bottom. So that's what the sectional view would look like for this object.